Hi guys, happy Microbiome May. I'm so excited to talk about gut health with you guys all month long. Now the microbiome is a word that describes all of the bacteria, fungus, mold, viruses, all those fun little friends that live on our skin and inside our body. Sounds kind of icky, but these little bugs are actually so important to our health. The reason is there are 10 of those little friends for every one human cell in our body. That should boggle your brain a little bit. That means that we have 10 little bacteria, fungus, mold, viruses that are telling our one human cell what to do all the time. What we found from researching the microbiome in the gut is that those little bugs, they determine our overall health. So if you've got an overgrowth of bad bugs or bad bacteria, they're actually going to tell your cells to do things incorrectly. So these bugs tell our cells how to digest and absorb nutrients. They determine our mood, how our brain works, our memory, focus, what our skin looks like, what our hormones are doing. What we know now is that these 10 little friends decide the overall health of our entire body. So keeping them balanced is key. And that's what we're going to be talking about this month with Microbiome May. So today we're going to talk about vitamin C. This is a hot topic right now with the virus that's going around. A lot of people are upping their vitamin C, and that's a really good thing because here is a fun fact. Humans and guinea pigs are the only two mammals that cannot make their own vitamin C. That's really fascinating to me on a personal level because when I was about 10 years old, I had a guinea pig named Squeaker. He was the sweetest thing ever, but he caught a cold, like an actual head cold. He had a runny nose, he was sneezing and coughing, and we took him to the vet, and the vet then explained that guinea pigs can't make vitamin C, and it makes them susceptible to colds. So unfortunately, sweet little Squeaker died from a head cold. It is the saddest thing. But that's where I first learned about the importance of supplementing with vitamin C if you are a human or a guinea pig, which most of us fall into one of those categories. So as humans, it's important to eat foods that have vitamin C in them. That's obvious, things like citrus fruits and green vegetables, things that are grown from the earth. And when you're experiencing viruses or pathogens, infections, you can add vitamin C to supplement what you're eating. What vitamin C does is it boosts white blood cell production in the body, and those white blood cells fight off infection. Now, I've been looking into really cool research on vitamin C and how we absorb it. And what I found is that vitamin C, our absorption of it depends a lot on our gut. Everything goes back to the gut. And you're going to learn that as we talk about it this month. But vitamin C is absorbed through our gut, and it's done so by having enough good bacteria. Now, how do we know that? There was a really cool study in 1941. It was done with sailors who had developed scurvy. Now, everyone has heard of scurvy. It is a disease that sailors would get when they were on the ships and they weren't getting enough fresh food that had vitamin C in it. So a lot of sailors were dying from this. It was a very horrible death until they realized that it was from lack of fresh fruit. So they started sending lemons on the ships with the sailors, and they would have a little bit of lemon juice every day, and then no more scurvy. So now it's 1941, and they're finding that some of the sailors are actually getting supplementation of vitamin C, but still having scurvy symptoms. So this led to deeper research of why are they not absorbing it? This is the stuff I love. So they started looking at poop. And what they found is that a certain number of sailors were not absorbing the vitamin C they were supplementing with because they had an overgrowth of bad bacteria in their gut that was showing up in their poop. So they found that these sailors had too much bad bacteria and not enough good bacteria. Therefore, whatever vitamin C they were eating, it was not being absorbed. So from that study, they discovered that they could either, one, override the gut and give the sailors vitamin C through their veins intravenously, and that would take care of the scurvy. Or two, they could boost the good bacteria and help them absorb it on their own. Now, in this study, they just went the IV route, and that helped reverse the scurvy symptoms right away. But for those of us who don't have access to vitamin C IVs and who perhaps aren't absorbing our vitamin C like we should, there's a really simple fix. And that is to add in BIFIDO strains of bacteria. So Bifidobacterium, that is a broad category of good bugs in the gut that a lot of us are really low in. And it is in this probiotic. This is one that I formulated, and I put a ton of Bifidobacterium in it because these are strains that we don't usually get unless we choose to take them. Now, most of us take a lot of like Acidophilus, Lactobacillus. Those are in the popular probiotics on the market, but those strains will not help you absorb vitamin C. And the problem is that we get a lot of those lactobacilli strains, and we don't have enough Bifido to balance them out. So this is a really good addition to a diet that you want to be able to absorb vitamin C. So if you're taking vitamin C to boost your immune system right now, be sure that you're taking a quality probiotic that has some Bifidobacteria strains with it so you can actually use the vitamin C. All right, there's your tip for the day. Keep taking your vitamin C, get some good probiotics. I'll talk to you guys later.